Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this February the 12th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday out there so far. Everybody has a great Monday evening. Everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about your forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the watches, warning, advisory map for your locating across the nation as well for this winter storm. And also, what's left of it, we'll be talking about that in tonight's video during the watches, warning, advisory map. Also, we're going to take a look at the HRRR model for this storm that's affecting the Carolinas and which will affect the northeastern United States as well. We're going to talk about that in tonight's video. And also we're going to take a look at this next 7-day rainfall total across the lower 48 as well. So stick around to the entire video. Do not miss a beat of this forecast. And if you have not subscribed to my channel and you know anybody that want to join the Mike Bass Weather Forecast channel, send them over my way. Tell them to smash that subscribe button and they're in. Okay, and also like these videos, share these videos on social media. Also, don't forget to hit the bell notification on these videos, so that way when I issue a forecast, you will get notifications on that as well. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks, and we're going to talk about a little bit of weather. We got some snow flying up here in portion of Maine, back in the New York State, and also portion of Pennsylvania. Also, we have some heavy snow possible up here in portions of eastern Maine through New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut region, down toward eastern PA and central PA as well, and also down towards northern West Virginia as well. Mixed precipitation there as well, stretching all the way down to eastern Tennessee, western North Carolina, through Maryland, also New Jersey, Rhode Island as well, and also in the coastal waters. Shower activity down there toward Delaware, New Jersey, D.C. vicinity. Maryland, you're going to be in the mixed precipitation region and showers in the coastal areas off the North Carolina, Outer Banks of North Carolina, and also the Virginia coastline as well. Alright, we got showers through Minnesota, Wisconsin, North and South Dakota, through Montana, also into Wyoming, also Idaho, and portions of Washington State. Mixed precipitation there as well across southern Canada and Washington, Oregon State. Coastal rain showers from Oregon State down to northwestern California. Alright, otherwise, dry high pressure is in charge of areas weather for pretty much the remainder of Canada through portions of the Washington, Oregon State down to California, Gulf of California, northern central Mexico, Yucatan Peninsula, also down toward Jamaica, Cuba, the Bahamas, up toward Florida, much of the southeast, the middle portion of the country, extending from Iowa back to Colorado to Texas, all the way over toward portion of Michigan and Wisconsin, and also back over toward Ohio as well. All of this activity is for your Tuesday, February 13th. Alright, here's a look at your Wednesday forecast now. As you can see here, we got snow flying up here in portion of the Great Lakes region, the south portion of Canada. Also down in the portion of Wisconsin as well, also through South and North Dakota, Montana, back over to Idaho, also into Wyoming, portion of Utah, and northern Colorado. Alright, we got mixed precipitation also over here in portion of Michigan, down to Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, also into Minnesota, excuse me. Also in through portion of South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, and also into Missouri. Alright, we got more mixed precipitation flying over here in portions of Utah and Nevada, also northern California, all the way up into Oregon, Washington State, also toward Vancouver, Canada region as well. Some rain showers across coastal areas and portion of inland areas of Washington State and right along coastal areas there also. Alright, otherwise, dry high pressure is in charge of much of the Canada region, also the northeastern United States, up here from Maine, also New Brunswick, Newfoundland, all the way down to the southeastern United States, including the Bahamas, Cuba, also down toward Jamaica, Yucatan Peninsula, much of Mexico, the Gulf of California, portion of California as well, Nevada, back over toward Utah, Colorado, Kansas, up in the portion of Minnesota, North Dakota, also back over toward Ohio and Pennsylvania region. All of this activity is for your Wednesday, February the 14th, which is Valentine's Day. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the weather radar now. As you can see, we got a little bit of scattered activity over here in portion of Montana, Idaho, portion of Washington, Oregon State. Same over here in portion of South Canada, or just north of the Great Lakes, and also into northern Michigan. Here is that little low pressure system spinning over portions of Tennessee, and also bringing showers and storms to you guys, maybe a little bit of snow as well in the portion of Tennessee, back up toward Indiana, Illinois, and also portion of Ohio, and also into portion of Kentucky with some showers and storms there. We got a flash flood warning right here in portion of Tennessee. We got showers and storms across the Carolinas, stretching all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico and also in the northern Florida, all the way over to the Grand Strand region of South Carolina, even the Outer Banks of North Carolina, some showers and storms there as well. More shower activity, portion of Virginia, always stretching up towards the New York City area. Will not be too long before you guys will be getting in on some of that activity. Southern I can't even talk. Otherwise, much of the country remains quiet. Your location across the nation. Alright, you can see here we got some winter weather advisories over a portion of Montana, back in the portion of Wyoming, also in the portion of Oregon and Northern California. Winter storm watches also in effect for Oregon and also in the Washington State. We have a severe thunderstorm warning right there in portions of Wyoming also. We got a river flood warning extending from Illinois down into Mississippi, Arkansas, and also Louisiana. Texas, all the way into Alabama, Mississippi, portions of Georgia, the Carolinas as well. Some river flood warning there as well. We got winter weather advisories also in effect for you guys in Ohio, back down into Kentucky, Tennessee, northern Tennessee, also portions of southeast Missouri. There's them flash flood warnings in effect for central Tennessee there as well. We have wind advisories stretching from North Georgia to much of South Carolina, all of North Carolina as well, and also in the portions of Virginia, West Virginia as well. Coastal flood advisories up here in portions of the Maryland, D.C. vicinity as well. And here's that winter storm I was talking about earlier. We have winter storm warnings in the pink, stretching from West Virginia all the way over toward Connecticut and Boston area, also including the Manhattan area and some New York City vicinity. And also we have some winter weather advisories also stretching from up here near southern New Hampshire all the way down into a portion of Pennsylvania, also down in a portion of West Virginia, and also northern Virginia, and also in the PA as well. Alright, down in Hawaii and Chain Island, looks A-OK, except the high wind warning is there. We got coastal small craft advisory along coastal areas, storm warnings there as well. We have winter storm warning, winter weather advisory for you guys in portions of western Alaska, freezing spray warnings there as well. High wind warnings in the south, special weather statements also. Also, we have small craft advisories over here for a portion of Oregon up to Washington State. Same over here from Texas to the portion of the west coast of Florida. Same from South Florida all the way up to the Carolina of Maine, with storm warnings also in effect there as well. Alright, let's move on to the HRRR model. I've started it off at 8 p.m. this evening. As you can see here, we got a 998 low pressure system over eastern Tennessee, western North Carolina vicinity. See, bringing snow to southwestern Tennessee, and showers and storms through Kentucky all the way up into portion of Pennsylvania, also through the Carolinas as well. Alright, as we continue to roll forward, it moves down to a 995 millibar low pressure by 11 p.m. tonight. As you can see, the low pressure system moves over areas of Virginia. Still producing some showers and storms across Georgia and the Carolinas, also a little bit down toward Florida. Rain starting to change over to snow over you guys here in portions of Tennessee and also into Kentucky. Got some scattered snow showers also up here around the Great Lakes. Same over toward Montana and Idaho as well. Alright, let's continue to roll forward. We're going to stop it at 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. As you can see, most of the activity is pushing into Virginia and also into the Northeast. You can see snow and mixed precipitation already breaking out up here in portion of New York, southern New York State, also through Pennsylvania. Same up here in West Virginia, back into Kentucky and Tennessee. Still got showers and storms moving through Virginia and also eastern North Carolina, also up toward the Delaware and Maryland vicinity as well. Alright, as we continue to move forward, this is at 6 a.m. You can see just a big wide area of snow extending from Virginia through West Virginia, Pennsylvania, all the way back into a portion of New York State, well, southern New York State that is, and also back over toward Connecticut and Rhode Island. And we have a little bit of mixed precipitation there as well. The 991 millibar low pressure system is located off the Virginia coast. As you can see, these isobars located from the storm all the way back down to the southeastern United States. It's going to be a very breezy day on Tuesday and an overnight tonight. So If the winds have not picked up where you are right now, the winds should pick up, and I do expect power outages to occur as the winds becomes to increase through the remainder of the night and also into tomorrow morning. All right, this is noon tomorrow. I stopped it at noon. We got a 981 millibar low pressure location located off the northeast United States coast. We still got snow extending all the way down toward Maryland, D.C., up toward New York City. Also in the portions of Connecticut and Boston area, southern portions of New Hampshire and Vermont vicinity as well, and also into coastal waters. Showers and storms moving into the northern Bahamas. We've got more scattered activity around the Great Lakes. Same over here in portions of the Dakotas, back into southern Canada, same in Montana, and also back over toward Idaho and also Wyoming, and a little bit of scattered activity just moving on shore of California. Otherwise, look, Tuesday looks pretty quiet across much of the country, according to the HRRR model, which is the short-range computer model. All right, now let's move on to the rainfall totals across the lower 48. As you can see, the heaviest precipitation over northern Mexico, southern Texas, the Gulf of Mexico as well, through much of Florida, also in the Atlantic coastal waters, stretching all the way back into portions of Virginia, also West Virginia, Tennessee, and Kentucky regions, some heavy precipitation there as well. Also, maybe about a quarter to a half inch of rain, maybe over the Carolinas, stretching all the way back into portions of Louisiana and Texas. More heavy precipitation also expected over here in much of California as well, and also in the Washington, Oregon state. Same in portions of Idaho and also in the Wyoming, a little bit northern Colorado as well, Utah, and portions of Montana. The lighter greens is probably about a tenth to maybe maybe about 100 to maybe a tenth of an inch of precipitation elsewhere across the nation. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well. Also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful, wonderful Monday evening, folks. Take care.